Oh, දැන් මුකුත් කරන්න තෝම ඉන්න. දැන් පේනවා. දැන් තාම මුකුත් ෂෙයා කරේ නැහැ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට. ඔයගොල්ලෝ පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්නකෝ. දැන් අනිත් කට්ටිය පේනවනේ ඔක්කොම කැමරාස් වලින් ඉන්නවා කියලා. බලන්න zoom භාජනය අඩද නම් පළවෙනි පාට. හරි ඒකට ඉන්නවා. හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ දැන් ওই දෙන්නම ඉන්නවා. ඔය දෙන්නම ඉන්නවා. හරි අවුලක් නෑ. ඕකේ. දිශානිය පේනවා. ප්‍රසන්නත් පේනවා. හරි. හරි. EFCC, HSBC, ඔක්කොම.
Good afternoon, everybody, and we warmly welcome you to the annual Trade Finance Association of Bankers quiz. We're very sorry about the technical delay, but this is what you happen when you do it something virtual. Okay, so let's get on with the proceedings. The Trade Finance Association of Bankers, as you know, was inaugurated in 1997. The Trade Finance Association represents the trade finance practitioners in Sri Lanka, and they come together to facilitate the exchange of views among members, other individuals, organizations on matters related to trade finance. To promote consistency in trade finance practice among bankers, to engage in educational activities for members and other practitioners of trade finance by holding lectures, seminars, workshops, and other activities on matters relating to trade finance. To publish periodic journals, newsletters containing material relating to trade finance and other connected areas. To coordinate with any regulatory authority or other organizations on matters relating to trade finance, and to promote goodwill, understanding and fellowship among bankers engaged in trade finance. Today, we bring to you the Trade Finance Association of Bankers Quiz 2021. As you know, this is an annual event which the association is proud to host. And last year, unfortunately, due to the COVID pandemic, it was not held. This year, the president and the committee was very determined to ensure that this very important event in the trade finance calendar was held. This is the first time the quiz is being held in virtual format. The questions for today, for the 2 trade rounds, were prepared by eminent trade finance specialist, Mr. Michael Piris, Mr. Nilam Jumat, and Mr. Susanta Caldera. Thank you, sirs, for giving us your time. 19 teams from all the banks. Thank you for joining us. We like to wish all the teams the very best. It's my pleasure now to introduce to you our quiz master, Mr. Shehan Kumar. Of the Federation of IT Industries in Sri Lanka. He's a much sought after corporate trainer and currently Sri Lanka's most active quiz master, conducting some and IIT Mastermind, while we also conduct Sri Lanka's first ever online quiz game show called Let's Get Quizzical. The current affairs questions for the quiz round and the sports and entertainment round questions were prepared by Mr. Shehan Kumar. Now I call upon Mr. Shehan Kumar to take you through the mock quiz.
All right, so thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to conduct this epic event, right? So I've been hearing about the Trade Finance Association quiz for many years, and I'm privileged to finally get to host this quiz. thanks to the pandemic situation, right? So I guess some people have made the best of the pandemic, and I am one of those few people, right? So I'm sure everyone knows how these Kahoot quizzes work. We ran a mock quiz, I think, about a week ago. But let me share the screen right now for a sample quiz of very easy 3 questions. This is not for me to test your knowledge. This is for us to find out how well your mobile device is working. If you are in a place where you're not sure of the internet, so it will help you to take part in this quiz seamlessly. Let me share the screen right now for the sample quiz. For me to test your knowledge. All right, so I've shared the screen to find out how well your mobile device is working. Let me go back. If you are in a place where you're not sure of the internet, so it will help you don't log into anything. Let me take part in this quiz seamlessly. All right, I think I was going to share the main quiz right now. Give me a second. Let me close that. So there's been a small change after initial discussion. I'm sure the organizers have informed you. We have 4 different Kahoots running for the separate rounds because the organizers were very keen to select the round winners as well. So each round will have a separate Kahoot, right? So you will need to log in 4 times when the competition starts proper, right? So let me open up the sample quiz right now. Right, let me share the screen for the sample quiz. Select the round winners as well. So you need to round will have a separate www.kahoot.com. So you will need to log in 4 times. Not kahoot.com. Remember, it's kahoot.it. Enter the game pin 9230991. 9230991. That is the game pin for the sample quiz. Right, remember, only 1 login per team. Please do log in with the name that you have registered your team with. Okay, we have about 12 teams. Select the round winners as well. So you need to round will have a separate www.kahoot.com. So you need to log in 4 times. Not kahoot.com. Remember, it's kahoot.it. Enter the game. We have 18 connected. 90991. Right. So we can start off with the sample quiz right now. Here we go. That is the game pin for the sample quiz. Right, remember, only 1 login per team.
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
With the name that you have registered your team with. 2, 1. Okay, we have about 12 teams. Select the round. All right. So this is the prime round. We'll have a separate www.it. You need to log in 4 times. Not kahoot.com. Remember, kahoot.it. We have 18 connected. 90991. Right. So we can start off with the sample quiz right now. Here we go. That is the game pin for the sample quiz. Right. Remember, only 1 login. The correct
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
And as always, the name that you have chosen your team with. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is the cricketer, right? Select the round. All right. India is the main round. There are some questions about we have 18 connected, some 9 questions with some answers that right. So we will start off with 0 together. Right. Be very careful before you submit your answers for the sample. You cannot take 1 login of the correct answer.
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
And as always, the name 73 that was answer correct. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is the cricketer, right? Select the round. All right. India is the main round. There are some questions about as well as we have 18 connected, some 9 questions with some answers that right. Always start off with 0 together. Right. Be very careful. Yes, you do get points on your answers for the sample. Submit the answer. Take 1 login.
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
And as always, the name 73 that was answer correct. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is the cricketer, right? Because select the round. All right. India is the main round. There are some questions as well as we have 18 connected, some 9 questions with some answers that right. Always start off with together. Very careful. Yes, you do get points. Please do not ask for the sound. Submit the answer. Take 1 second.
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
Please find the organizer, right? Because select the round. Right. In the as
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
There is a disturbance.
Please call the organizer.
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
There is a disturbance.
Please call the organizer.
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
There is a disturbance.
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
There is a disturbance.
Excuse me, there is an echo now.
There is a disturbance.
Excuse me, there is an echo
I hand over the proceedings back to the organizers.
Thank you, Shehan. We now call upon the President of the Trade Finance Association of Bankers, Mr. Lorian Somanatha, to address the audience.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I warmly welcome all of you who have joined this virtual TFAB quiz. TFAB has always strived to impart knowledge among its members by organizing an event of this nature annually. We were unfortunate that we couldn't have an event during last calendar year due to the pandemic. But in spite of this year's being a challenging year, the council members of the Trade Finance Association of Bankers were very keen that this year the calendar should have a TFAB event. So the quiz and social, which is an annual event on the TFAB calendar, took a new turn in making it a reality. This is where we have come virtual in having this event. The quiz was originally planned for September, but had to be postponed as a result of the pandemic taking its toll. As a key follow of this event, from the very inception of TFAB, every year we have learned something new from the quiz. It has also helped us to recap and brush our core skills. I thank the sponsors, JP Morgan, Chase Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of Ceylon, Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC, People's Bank, and Doha Bank Not for your spontaneous gesture, this event wouldn't have been a success. So friends, here we are today to give our very best in testing ourselves. I wish all the teams participating in this quiz the very best in coming out strong. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. President. With that, I would like to now hand over the proceedings to Mr. Shehan Kumar to officially open up the quiz for 2021.
All right, so thank you once again for giving me the opportunity. So some people are saying that it's being echoed. Is that echoing still happening? No? Right. Great.
Shehan, when you share the
All
screen,
right,
only
so we
starts.
are about to start our competition. I know it's going to be very fast paced, right? A lot of shouting, a lot of fun. I've been taking part in virtual quizzes as well over the last 1.5 years. So
Hello.
let's see how well you guys
Hello.
can take part
Hello.
and do this. So give me a second until I open this Kahoot. Right. Trade finance quiz round number 1. Let me open this Kahoot. All right. So we have round winners announced after every round. Please do give us a couple of minutes after every round. So I need to download the score sheet and then forward it to the project manager. Remember, after every round, there is also an opportunity for you to win an additional prize because we have an audience question as well. You need to send in your answers via SMS. The number will be shared on the Zoom chat by the organizers shortly. At the end of each round, I have an audience question. You need to send in your answer quickly to that number, and the first person to send the answer to that number will receive a prize courtesy of the Trade Finance Association of Bankers. All right, so give me one more second. Right, so let me share the screen right now. For the competition this afternoon, number will be shared on the Zoom chat. The game by the organizers shortly. At the end of each round, I have an audience question. You need to send in your answer quickly to that number, and the first person to send the answer to that number will receive a prize. Log into www.kahoot.it. Association of Bankers. All right, and then you are good to go. We have 9 teams connected so far. Share the screen right now. For the competition this afternoon, number will be shared on the Zoom chat. The game by the organizers shortly. At the end of each round, I have an audience question. You need to send in your answer quickly to that number, and the first person to send the answer to that number will receive a prize. Log into www.kahoot.it. Association of Bankers. All right, and then you are good to go. We have 9 teams connected so far.
Is it getting echoed?
Now, for the competition this afternoon, number will be shared on the Zoom chat. The game by the organizers shortly. At the end of each round, I have an audience question. You need to send in your answer quickly to that number, and the first person to send the answer to that number will receive a prize. Log into www.kahoot.it. Association of Bankers. All right, and then you are good to go. We have 9 teams connected so far.
Is it getting echoed?
Now, for the competition this afternoon, number will be shared on the Zoom chat. The game by the organizers shortly. At the end of each round, I have an audience question. You need to send in your answer quickly to that number, and the first person to send the answer to that number will receive a prize. Log into www.kahoot.it. Okay, I have muted the bankers. And then you are good to go. We have 9 teams connected so far.
Is it getting echoed?
Now, for the competition. Still it is going. No, can you hear an echo? By the organizers shortly. At the end of each round, I have an audience question. You need to send in your answer quickly to that number, and the first person to send the answer to that number will receive a prize. Okay, I have muted anchors. And then you are good to go. We have 9 teams connected so far.
Is it getting echoed?
Now, for the competition, still it is going. No, can you hear an echo? By the organizers shortly. At the end of each round, I have an audience question. You need to send in your answer quickly to that number, and the first person to send the answer to that number will receive a prize. Okay, I have muted anchors. And then you are good to go. We have 9 teams connected so far.
Is it getting echoed?
Now. Right, so let me try to share without sound. Maybe that's the reason. Let me stop the sharing. Let me share without the sound and see if that will work. Right, can you still hear the echo? There are people logging in with their personal names. Damien, I'm sorry, Damien, you can't take part with your personal name. Is the echoing still happening? Not now. Okay. Right. So I have not shared the sounds of the laptop. Something wrong. First time that has happened to me. Right. It's always the first time. Right. So all right. So we have 22 here. Right. I need the organizers to tell me who I should remove now. There's a guy called Damien. I'm definitely removing Damien. I'm sorry, Damien. HT, remove. RDB also, remove. All right. So we have 19 teams connected. No echoing. All right. So we are about to start. Okay. So there might be some. Right. So give me a second. So there might be some questions which have a slide, right? I'm sure you're familiar with that as well. So I'm going to make Tilanka. Tilanka is in the waiting room. I need to admit you. Okay. Right. Right. So let me make Tilanka a co-host now. Right. So Tilanka is now a co-host. Right. So guys, remember, please keep your microphones on mute. If you have any issues, please don't yell during the middle of the competition. Unmute kar like part. Now again, we have 20 teams. How the very poor idea? There's Commercial Bank, DFCC, PB Team A, Ceylon A, BOC A, Union Bank. Combank kira dekatti na Commercial Bank utti na Combank utti. Kawa dahin karan hone. There are 2 Commercial Bank logins. Okay, one guy just dropped out. Right. So all right. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. All the very best. Right. Get my notes also. Again, Isakawa. So it's like this, right? If you guys log in with 2 nicknames, we'll have to take the lowest score as the final score for your team, right? Aduma lakunu thamai ganda wenne final score එක හැටියට. So if one team scores 10,000, the other will score 2,000, we'll take the 2,000, right? You need to, I can remove, but Commercial Bank full eකට තියෙන එක remove කරනවා. Right, keep Combank. Okay, right. We have 19 so far. Okay. Virtually, right? Here we go. Easy questions. Round number 1 will be on current affairs. All the very best, ladies and gentlemen. Trade Finance Quiz 2021, round number 1, 3, 2, 1. Round number 1 will have 10 questions on current affairs. So if you have been watching news, if you have been reading the newspapers, if you have been on social media, I'm sure you'll be able to get these answers correct. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Easy questions. I think everyone should get all right, here we go. Name the stupa which was offered as a tribute to the war veterans of our time recently by the President and the Prime Minister. Name the stupa which was offered as a tribute to the war veterans of our time recently by the President and the Prime Minister. Is it the Mahaveli Mahasaya, Ranaviru Mahasaya, Sandahiru Mahasaya, or Tissa Mahasaya? Well done. 18 of you got that answer correct. The correct answer is the Sandahiru Mahasaya. So the Sandahiru Mahasaya was built to commemorate our war heroes who made great sacrifices during recent times. It is the second biggest stupa in the country, 282 feet tall, 800 feet circumference, right? It's a huge structure. Well done to the 18 who got that answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard after the first question, and BOC B team is into an early lead at 961 points. HSBC is in second, Pan Asia Bank in third, DFCC in fourth, BOC A team is in fifth, but a long way to go, right? Anything can happen. Let's have a look at our next question. 2021 marks the 50th anniversary of the UAE. What is the smallest state of the UAE? What is the smallest state of the UAE? Is it Fujairah, Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah, or Ajman? Wow, only 12 teams got that answer correct. So this year, the UAE marks its 50th anniversary. 50 years since the British left them to be on their own. There are 7 states of the UAE, of which Abu Dhabi is the capital and the largest, and Ajman is the smallest. Well done to the 12 teams that got that answer correct. 2 things is Fujairah, 1 thing is Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is actually the largest. Ras Al Khaimah kila 4 teams satara kitana, but the correct answer is Ajman. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. And Pan Asia Bank has now jumped up into the lead. That's what I said, right? This leaderboard is going to change very often. Don't worry, don't give up hope. There's always a chance. BOC C team is now in second. DFCC is in third. PBK, I'm assuming it's People's Bank. People's Bank team A is in fourth. HSBC is in fifth. Well done. Up 10 places. Standard Chartered Bank, you're the highest climber for that question. Let's look at question number 3. Who is currently the national organizer of the SLFP? Who is currently the national organizer of the SLFP? Is it Lasantha Alagiyawanna, Duminda Disanayaka, Professor Rohana Lakshman Piyadasa, or Tilanga Sumatipala? Easy question. 17 got that answer correct. So the SLFP is in the news. I'm doing Anawakina, right? Until it happens, no one knows what will happen. But Duminda Disanayaka is currently the national organizer. Lasantha Alagiyawanna is the treasurer. Professor Rohan Lakshman Piyadasa is senior vice president. Tilanga Sumatipala is a vice president. Correct answer is Duminda Disanayaka. 17 of you got that answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. Pan Asia holding on to the lead. Standard Chartered Bank is now in second. A very close competition with HSBC, who are in third. Let's look at the difference. Just a 40-odd point difference. Anything can happen. Ceylon Bank B team is in fourth. NDB is in fifth. In a competition where 1,000 points are offered for each correct answer, these numbers are just peanuts, right? Let's look at question number 4. What was the first country in the world to stop Google and Apple from forcing app makers to use their payment systems? What was the first country in the world to stop Google and Apple from forcing app makers to use their payment systems? Was it China, Russia, Australia, or South Korea? Wow, only 2 teams got that answer correct. China wala kohamat Google nani, right? 11 teams have chosen China. So South Korea, the government, they put up a lawsuit against Google and Apple because Google and Apple were forcing users to use the Google payment system. And in some instances, people were paying 30% commissions to the Google payment system. right? So South Korea put a stop to that recently. It is the only country right now, and the first country in the world to stop Google and Apple from forcing app makers to use their payment systems. Only 2 teams got that answer correct. Fantastic. Let's look at our leaderboard. And there's a huge change, and HNB has now jumped up into the lead. People's Bank Team A. So those are the teams that got the answer correct. They are in second. Pan Asia Bank is in third. Standard Chartered Bank is in fourth. HSBC is in fifth. Tough round. 8 players lost their answer streak of 3. Right? Let's look at question number 5. Name the EU member country at the center of a trade battle with China after Taiwan opened a representative office in its capital. What EU member country is having problems with China after Taiwan went and opened up an office in its capital? Is it Latvia, Croatia, Lithuania, or Estonia? Well done. 10 teams got the answer correct. So Lithuania is facing a lot of problems because Taiwan went and opened up a representative office in the capital of Lithuania. So this caused issues, and China considered it as a threat and a disgrace for its sovereignty. And they immediately pulled out the ambassador from Lithuania, and they have requested the Lithuanian ambassador also to leave China, and they have now stopped importing any goods from Lithuania. Well done to the 10 teams that got the answer correct. Well done. Here we go. HNB is on fire with 5 correct answers in a row. Pan Asia Bank is in second. Standard Chartered Bank in third. DFCC in fourth. People's Bank Team A is in fifth. Let's look at our next question. I think there's an introductory slide as well. The Arab Spring saw many geopolitical changes happening in the last decade. The issues began in this state when the leader gave every citizen 1,000 of its currency, excluding a stateless group of people. Several prominent opposition figures recently have entered this country. They have returned home from a decade of self-exile after the ruling monarch issued an amnesty decree. The question is, name this state that was in the news recently. This national flag belongs to this Middle Eastern state. The flag you see on the screen belongs to that state. What is the state we are talking about? Is it UAE, Yemen, Kuwait, or Jordan? Wow, only 6 got that answer correct. I included the introductory slide because Middle Eastern ratawala godak me kodi eka wage, right? So if you take a look at this flag, this is the flag of Kuwait. The Arab Spring happened in Kuwait after the monarch of that country decided to give 1,000 dinars to each citizen to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Iraqi invasion. But he missed out giving that 1,000 dinars to the Bedouins or Bidoons, a stateless tribe. That caused issues, and then the opposition had to leave that country, big problems. But now the ruling monarch has issued an amnesty decree allowing them to come back. So Kuwait was in the news because the people, the opposition who left the country came back to Kuwait. 6 teams got that answer correct. Well done. Let's look at our leaderboard. And Pan Asia Bank has now overtaken HNB into the lead. Union Bank, wow, well done, into the top 3. Standard Chartered Bank in 4th. DFCC is in 5th. All right, we are almost at the end, the latter half of round number 1. Let's look at question number 7. What is the name of the former vice premier of China who is at the center of the Feng Shui controversy? What is the name of the former vice premier of China who is at the center of the Feng Shui controversy? Is it Wang Qishan, Zhang Gaoli, Li Keqiang, or Zheng Qinghong? Wow, only 9 got that correct. I thought it was a pretty easy question as well. So Feng Shui has disappeared, right? The famous tennis player has disappeared after she came out with sexual harassment allegations against Zhang Gaoli, who is the former vice premier of China. And now, it's like can call it a woman hunt. People are trying to locate where she is, but no one can find her. So we hope and pray that everything is okay with Feng Shui. Zhang Gaoli is the person in the middle of all this controversy. 9 teams got that answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. And Pan Asia Bank is on fire with 3 in a row. Excellent. They are in the lead. Closely followed by HNB, DFCC, BOCA, and Union Bank. Right. All right, so let's look at our next question. This was the winter palace of the Dalai Lamas until the present leader was forced into exile. What is it called? What is the winter palace of the Dalai Lamas called? Is it the Palace of the Sun? Is it the Imperial Castle Rock? Is it the Potala Palace, or is it Namgyal Monastery? Again, only 9 teams got that answer correct. So this is the Potala Palace. It used to be Shutterstock image. I think we have to give credit to that company as well. So Potala Palace was the winter palace of the Dalai Lamas until the current Dalai Lama had to flee Tibet. When China invaded Tibet, he had to flee. Now he is in the Namgyal Monastery. That's why 7 teams probably have chosen that as the answer. Namgyal Monastery is in Dharamsala in India, but the answer that we are looking for, the picture shows the Potala Palace in Tibet. Well done to the 9 teams who got that answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard, and HNB is once again in the lead. Pan Asia drops down to 2nd, DFCC in 3rd, Standard Chartered Bank in 4th, Commercial Bank is in 5th. Well done, Cargill's Bank, up 5 places after that question. Excellent stuff. Let's look at our next question. Name the unofficial caretaker of the Singharaja who passed away last month. He was the unofficial caretaker of the Singharaja. He passed away last month. What was his name? Is it Martin Vijayasinghe, Eric Vikramanayake, Dr. Sumit Pilapitiya, or Professor Sarath Kotagama? Well done. The correct answer is Martin Vijayasinghe. So for many years, Mr. Martin Vijayasinghe, the person on the screen, was considered the unofficial caretaker of the Singharaja. He was a fantastic human being. He sadly passed away recently at the age of 90. Well done to the 12 teams who got that answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. HNB on fire with 3 correct answers in a row. Very, very closely followed by Pan Asia Bank, DFCC, Commercial Bank, and People's Bank Team A. Right, we are now down to the last question of our first round. Let's take a look at the last question. Who was the first US vice president to serve as the acting president during a similar instance as what happened recently? Who was the first US vice president to serve as the acting president, like what happened when Kamala Harris became the acting president? So you got deceived by the picture. Picture was of Kamala Harris, but the correct answer, the first US vice president to serve as the acting president was George H.W. Bush. He was the vice president for Ronald Reagan. And I think Ronald Reagan also had a colonoscopy like what Joe Biden had recently. And Kamala Harris was the acting president for 85 minutes. Wow. But George W. Bush, this has happened only 3 vice presidents have served as the acting president. That is George H.W. Bush. Dick Cheney did it twice when he was the vice president. and now Kamala Harris. 11 unfortunately thought this was the first instance that happened. No, that was wrong. The correct answer is George H.W. Bush. At the end of round number 1, we have our round winners also revealed at the end of this round. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. In third position, it's DFCC. In second, it's HNB. And the winner of round number 1 is Pan Asia Bank. Well done, Pan Asia Bank. BOCA is in 4th. Commercial Bank is in 5th. All right, so now let me stop that sharing. And let me now give us a few minutes. I think the organizers have a few sponsor videos as well. I will need to download the report and send it to the organizers as well.
For change. This is change. Change that moves everyone and every business forward. From building blocks to blockchain. Powering these companies to accept, hold, and move money instantly. This is currency. Currency that can't be hacked. Igniting embedded payments and new economies. This is a single payment, split 100 ways. This is businesses ordering what someone else is making. And this is all powered by the highest level of security. This is to buy and sell things without ever touching anything. This is what a face looks like. It just paid for this, and this, and this. This is your car. This is turning it into your wallet to pay for your cappuccino. With foam. This is growing your business from the smallest to the largest. This is all the business of change around the world, out of this world, that leads to things like this and this. This is every achievement there is to look back on. This is another to look forward to. JP Morgan Payments. That's progress.
Imagine if you could maintain a firm hold of your operations from anywhere. People's Bank Online Corporate Banking. Imagine business anywhere. Imagine if you could maintain a firm top 1,000 banks. 11 years. One bank. Commercial Bank has become the only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the top 1,000 banks in the world for 11 consecutive years. Commercial Bank, the most awarded bank in Sri Lanka. Top 1,000 bank.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
Imagine if you could maintain a firm hold of your operations from anywhere. People's
Now
Bank
all my
online
bill payments
corporate
are right
banking.
at my
Imagine
fingertips.
business anywhere.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
All right, so after the sponsor messages, I have the audience quiz now, right? Audience question, very easy question. You need to quickly send in your answers to the number you see on the Zoom chat 0777 744 125. Let's have the very during this round, we spoke of a country that had issues with China. What is the capital of that country? What is the capital of the country that we spoke of which had an issue with China? Easy question. Please send in your answer to the number you see on the Zoom chat. Next time when you're sending the answer, මේ නමත් එක්ක එවන්න හරිද? නිකන් එකපාරට එවන්න එපා නම්බරේ විතර. අපෝගේ number save කරන්නේ නැහැ නේ මේගොල්ලෝ. Right. So of course the correct answer, the capital of Lithuania is Vilnius. So the number that sent in the first correct answer is 0773 495825. 0773 495825. පොඩ්ඩක් වගේ නමයි bank එකයි පොඩ්ඩක් එවන්න ඒ number එකටම. Then I think you will get a small prize courtesy of the organizers. All right, so now we are down to round number 2. Okay, now I have to tell you a disclaimer. Now these questions were not prepared by me. I'm not a trade finance guy. I used to work in a bank many years ago, I think more than 10 years ago, right? But I was not into banking. I'm a marketer. I'm a marcoms person. So I have to tell you, I didn't prepare this question. It was prepared by Mr. Michael Pires and Jumat, who did a fantastic job. I think Susant also helped out, did a fantastic job in preparing the questions. So while I'm reading out, so please excuse me if I make any mistakes, but I think the answers are pretty straightforward. I think for those who work in trade finance day in and day out, I think you all should be able to answer these questions very easily. Similar format, 4 multiple choice questions. You need to pick the correct answer. So now give me a second while I share the screen for round number 2. Let me close the other Kahoots. Let me share the screen right now. All right. So once again, you need to log into www.kahoot.it. Enter the game pin you see on the screen, 577 5775. Shall I say number 577 5775. I forgot to tell you, right? In the instance that you get logged out, right? If you happen to get logged out for any reason, you can log back in using your same nickname, but at the number 1 in front. So for example, Union Bank gets logged out. Use the same game pin. Remember, the game pin is always at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. If you can, make a liyagana tiyaganda 577575 kila. And then you can log back in using the same game pin. If Kahoot says that this nickname is already taken, at the number 1 in front, right? For example, if DFCC gets logged out, you can log back in using DFCC1. All right, so 19 teams once again ready to battle in this round, round number 2. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Trade Finance Quiz 2021, round number 2. 3, 2, 1. Round number 2, international trade rules. Questions will be based on UCP 600, EUCP version 2, URR 725, ISBP 745, ISP 98, URC 522, EURC version 1.0. Here we go. So, right, some of the, I think most of these questions have an introductory slide as well, because there's a lot of context to it. Please, කියවන එක ඔළුවේ තියාගෙන ඊළඟ slide එකට යමු අපි question එක answer කරන්න, right? Some questions, if the answers are a bit longer, I have given 30 seconds, but if the answers are shorter, you will get 20 seconds to send in your answer. All right, so here we go. Question number 1. When bill of lading indicates the port of loading, intended port as stated in the credit, when bill of lading indicates the port of loading, intended port as stated in the credit, the question is, what are mandatory requirements you would be looking in an onboard notation? What are the mandatory requirements you would be looking in an onboard notation? Actual port of loading and the date of loading, port of loading as per LC date of shipment, port of loading as per LC shipment date and vessel's name, or ignore notation if BL contains in pre-printed wording the name of vessel. Wow, well done. 11 teams got that answer correct. The correct answer is port of loading as per LC shipment date and the vessel's name. Excellent stuff. Those are the mandatory requirements you would be looking in an onboard notation. Let's take a look at our leaderboard after the first question of this round. Nations Trust Bank, well done, into an early lead, closely followed by Ceylon, A-Team, HSBC, Sampath Bank, and Pan Asia Bank. Remember, after every round, the Kahoot will be closed, the score sheet will be downloaded, and we have an expert panel of judges who will be adding up the scores. Of course, in addition to the round winners, we will have the overall winner as well with the accumulated total. Well done to Nations Trust Bank, off to an early lead in this round. Let's look at our next question. Except one article from 19 to 24 of UCP 600 expresses that transshipment means unloading from one means of conveyance and reloading to another means of conveyance within the same mode of transport, right? This is the question. What is the article that expresses a different meaning from the following? Is it 19B, 20B, 21B, or 24D? Seven teams got that answer correct. The answer is 19B. It expresses a different meaning. It expresses, I think it talks about multi modes of transport, right? If I'm not mistaken. Well done. 7 teams got that answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. Ceylon A has now jumped up into the lead. Sampath Bank in second, HNB in third, Cargill's Bank in fourth, People's Bank Team A is in 5th position. Let's look at our next question. EUCP 2.0 under UCP 600 version 2.0, notice of completeness with regard to presentation is a prerequisite, right? This is the question. Who is the party from the following exempted from this requirement? Who is the party from the following exempted from this requirement? Is it the beneficiary? Is it second beneficiaries, if any? Is it the nominated bank, or is it the transferring bank? Wow, only 5 teams got the answer correct. So the nominated bank is exempted from this requirement. Well done to those 5 teams. Let's take a look at our leaderboard now. And Cargill's Bank has now jumped up into 3rd, Pan Asia in 4th, HNB is in 5th, Ceylon Bank A is in the lead, closely followed by Sampath Bank. 220 points the difference. It can disappear in a matter of seconds. Well done, People's Bank B team. You are up 6 places after that last question. Let's look at our next question. Question number 4. URR 725. A reimbursing bank has received a valid claim under its reimbursement undertaking, but is instructed by the issuing bank not to honor the claim. A reimbursing bank has received a valid claim under its reimbursement undertaking, but is instructed by the issuing bank not to honor the claim. The question is, in accordance with URR 725, the reimbursing bank should request the claiming bank to cancel the claim, instruct the claiming bank to contact the beneficiary, dishonor the claim as per the issuing bank's instruction, honor the claim, and debit the issuing bank's account. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is honor the claim and debit the issuing bank's account in accordance with URR 725. 13 of you who got that answer correct. Excellent stuff. Let's look at our leaderboard after 4 questions. Ceylon Bank A holding on to the lead. Sampath Bank in 2nd. Cargill's Bank in 3rd. HNB is in 4th. People's Bank B is in 5th. Well done to the 3 players, 3 teams that have hit an answer streak of 4. Excellent stuff. Let's look at our next question. Question number 5, ISBP 745. When a credit is silent with regard to the language of documents, the question is, how does the nominated bank treat the presented documents as per ISBP? How does the nominated bank treat the presented documents as per ISBP? Is it accept documents presented in any language? Present the documents to issuing bank on approval basis? Refuse to negotiate documents or advise beneficiary to present documents with an English translation? Well done. Excellent stuff. 12 teams got that answer correct. The correct answer is accept documents presented in any language. Let's look at our leaderboard. Halfway through this round, well done, Ceylon Bank A holding on to the lead. Sampath Bank is on fire with 5 correct answers in a row, but they are in 2nd at the moment. Cargill's Bank is in 3rd. People's Bank B is in 4th position. HNB is in 5th. Let's look at our next question. In which year was the first ISBP published by ICC? In which year was the first ISBP published by ICC? Was it 1994, 2002, 2007, or 2013? The correct answer is 2002. 9 teams got that answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. Ceylon Bank, 6 out of 6 so far in this round. Well done. Sampath Bank in 2nd, Cargill's Bank in 3rd, HNB now in the top 5. People's Bank B team is in 5th. Let's look at our next question. Question number 7, EURC. Excuse me. Collection subject to EURC current version is also subject to URC 522. What's the position if documents are presented in paper form related to a collection subject to EURC current version? What's the position if documents are presented in paper form related to a collection subject to EURC current version? Handle documents as per EURC, handle documents as per both EURC and URC 522, handle documents as per URC 522 only, or await fresh instructions from the presenting bank. 14 teams got the answer correct. The correct answer is handle documents as per URC 522 only. Brilliant stuff. Let's look at our leaderboard. Ceylon Bank, 7 out of 7. Right? And on fire, Sampath Bank is in second, HNB in third, People's Bank B is in fourth, Cargill's Bank is in fifth. Let's look at our next question. Question number 8. URC 522. When a payment is made in local currency in respect of a set of documents received in foreign currency, when a payment is made in local currency in respect of a set of documents received in foreign currency, the question is, what is the obligation of the collecting bank as per URC 522? Is it remit in local currency immediately, accept local currency which can be converted and remitted immediately, release documents and hold the remittance until foreign currency is available, or release documents and await further instructions from the remitting bank? What is the correct answer? Well done. 16 teams got the answer correct. The obligation of the collecting bank is to accept local currency which can be converted and remitted immediately. Let's look at our leaderboard. Ceylon Bank got that correct as well. Sampath Bank in second, HNB in third, People's Bank in fourth, NTB is in fifth. Remember, the overall points will be added. Let's look at the next question. Question number 9. Per URC 522, when the remitting bank instructs the collecting bank to create a document that was not included in the collection, the remitting bank should indicate what the date of issuance should be on such document, form and wording of such document, issuing party on whose behalf this document is to be created, or is it none of the above? Well done. The correct answer is form and wording of such document. 15 of you got that answer correct. Well done. Let's look at our leaderboard with one more question to go in this round. Ceylon Bank has now a commanding lead of 7,323 points. Sampath Bank is in second. HNB is in third. People's Bank B is in fourth. NTB is in fifth. Well done, BOCA. You're the highest climber, up 3 places. Let's look at the last question of this round. Rule 1.10 stipulates the terms that are redundant or undesirable if the word clean, example, clean SBLC is stipulated in a standby, what does it signify? If the word clean, example, clean SBLC is stipulated in a standby, what does it signify? Is it not defective? Is it payable upon representation of written demand? Is it payable upon presentation of written demand or other documents stipulated? Or is it direct payment without a demand? 7 of you got the answer correct. The correct answer is payable upon presentation of a written demand or other documents stipulated. Well done to those teams. At the end of round number 2, let's reveal our winners. In third, it's HNB. Well done, HNB. In second, it's Sampath Bank. And the winner, 10 out of 10 in that round, Ceylon 80. Brilliant stuff, Ceylon Bank. People's Bank in fourth. Nations Trust Bank is in 5th. Let me now stop the sharing because I need to close this Kahoot, and then you can, until we tally your scores, let's have some messages from our sponsors.
Can your investments have a positive impact on the world? At Standard Chartered, we believe money can be a force for good. Through your sustainable investments with us, we're financing hospitals that are the heartbeat of local communities, funding clean energy to make electricity more accessible, and investing in innovative solutions to clean polluted marine habitats. Sustainable investments that benefit you and parts of the world that need it most. We're Standard Chartered, and we're here for good.
Top 1,000 banks. 11 years. One bank. Commercial Bank has become the only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the top 1,000 banks in the world for 11 consecutive years. Commercial Bank, the most awarded bank in Sri Lanka. Top 1,000 banks. 11 years. One bank. Commercial Bank has become the only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
All right, so sorry, I forgot to switch on my video. Right, so now before we start the next round, a small request. This audience question is for the audience, right? Participants, okay. I think there are more than 50 viewers on YouTube right now watching the live streaming of this competition. It's for the audience. Experts. So once again, I'm going to ask you all a question now. So please quickly drop, I think the number is given on the Zoom chat. The number is not 777 744 125. Okay. Remember, please include your name and bank or company when you send in the SMS, right? Let's quickly ask this question. Right. Right. This is the question. Stonehenge is one of the most recognizable prehistoric monuments in the world, as well as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1986. Stonehenge. The question is, in which English county is Stonehenge? In which English county is Stonehenge located? In which English county is Stonehenge located? Let's see who will get in the answer quickly. All right, so if you have watched Robin Hood, the particular Robin Hood Bellona Lankawe, you would have seen Stonehenge a few times featured on Robin Hood. Stonehenge is located in Wiltshire. Wiltshire in England is where Stonehenge is located. I think we got some correct answers. All right, so we will announce the winners later. Let's now look at round number 3. We have had 2 different winners. Pan Asia Bank winning round number 1. Ceylon Bank A winning round number 2. But don't worry, right? The overall winner can be a totally different team based on your accumulated scores, right? So don't give up. Anything can happen. I hope you all are having fun. I hope you all are working together as a team and learning some new things as well. Let's share the screen for round number 3 right now. So once again, this round will have questions on trade, finance, and international related questions. The game pin for this is a very short game pin. Wow, I think it's the first time I've seen such a short game pin. It's 58270. 58270 is the game pin for this round. Okay, we have the 19 teams connected. Here we go with round number 3. It's now 425 on my, 424. Here we go, round number 3. Trade Finance Quiz 2021, round number 3. Incoterms 2020. Let's look at our first question. What is Incoterms? What is Incoterms? Is it generic international commercial terms? ICC brand name for trade delivery terms? Delivery terms used in international sales agreement? Or is it the sellers and buyers' responsibilities with regard to delivery obligations? The correct answer is it is the ICC brand name for trade delivery terms. Only 3 teams got that answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. HNB is into an early lead, closely followed by Cargill's Bank, DFCC, People's Bank, and DFCC. Other teams are yet to score. Right. Need to close this. Right. Right, here we go. Question number 2. The seller delivers goods to the buyer ready for unloading. The seller delivers goods to the buyer ready for unloading from the arriving means of transport in which set of the following terms? From the arriving means of transport in which set of the following terms? FCA DPU, FAS DAP, DAP DDP, or FCA FAS. The correct answer is DAP. Well done to the 12 teams that got the answer correct. Excellent stuff. Let's look at our leaderboard. Huge change, and People's Bank Team A has now jumped up into the lead. Excuse me. Union Bank in second, Sampath Bank in third, Ceylon A in fourth, and Asia Bank is in fifth position. Well done. Let's look at our next question. Question number 3. URDG 758. As per Article 15A, presentation for demand shall not be completed if the documents called for in the guarantee plus another document not called for in the guarantee is presented. The question is, what is the document? What is the document? Is it a copy of judgment or arbitral award substantiating the claim? Is it beneficiary statement in respect to breach of contract by applicant? Is it statement from the claiming bank confirming the bona fide of the demand? Or is it the statement from the nominated bank's own records? Well done. 14 teams got the answer correct. It's the beneficiary statement in respect to breach of contract by the applicant. Let's look at our leaderboard. And Pan Asia Bank is now in the lead at 1,590, very closely followed by Sampath Bank, Ceylon A, People's Bank Team A, and Union Bank. Well done, NDB. You are up 6 places. You're the highest climber. Let's look at our next question. The maximum length of a SWIFT BIC code is 11 characters. What do the 7th and 8th characters represent? What do the 7th and 8th characters represent? Is it the country of the institution or bank? Is it the particular branch or office? Is it the name of the institution or the bank? Or is it the location or the city of the institution or bank? Well done. The correct answer, the 7th and 8th characters represent the location or the city of the institution or the bank. 5 teams got that answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. POC A team, well done, has now jumped up into the lead. People's Bank Team A is in second. Ceylon Bank B team is in third. Combank is in fourth. Pan Asia Bank is in fifth. Let's look at our next question. Carriage of Goods by Sea Act number 21 of 1982 came into effect from 21st May 1982 in Sri Lanka. The question is, this was based on Hague Rules as amended by a protocol. What is the name of that protocol? What is the name of that protocol? Is it Brussels, Vienna, Hamburg, or Hague? Well done. Only 3 got the answer correct. Brussels is the correct answer we were looking for. Let's look at our leaderboard at the end of 5 questions, and Combank is now in the lead. Well done. BOC drops down to second. People's Bank Team A is in third. Ceylon Bank is in fourth. Ceylon Bank B is in fourth. Pan Asia Bank is in fifth. Tough round. 3 players lost their answer streak of 3. Let's look at our next question. Which of the following group of countries have the dollar symbol in their currency? Which of the following group of countries have the dollar symbol in their currency? Is it Argentina, Armenia, Sierra Leone, Solomon Islands, Sudan, Syria, Suriname, Fiji, Belize, or Georgia, Chile, Mozambique? Well done. 10 teams got that answer correct. The correct answer, Suriname, Fiji, and Belize have the dollar symbol in their currency out of the currencies shown here. Excellent stuff. Let's look at our leaderboard. Commercial Bank is on fire with 5 correct answers in a row. Well done. BOC Team A is in second. People's Bank Team A is in third. Pan Asia Bank is in fourth. Sampath Bank is into the top 5 as well. Let's look at our next question. Question number 7. The ICC Trade Register is the leading reference point on the performance of trade and supply chain finance assets, which the International Chamber of Commerce publishes in partnership with two well-known institutions. The question is, one is global credit data. What is the other? One is global credit data. What is the other? Is it Boston Consulting Group? Is it Goldman Sachs? Is it KPMG or is it JP Morgan? The correct answer is Boston Consulting Group. Only 7 got the answer correct. 7 thinks it's JP Morgan. Global Credit Data and Boston Consulting Group are the two organizations. Well done to the 7 teams who got the answer correct. Wow, Commercial Bank got that wrong. So that means People's Bank Team A is now closing in second. POC Team A drops down to third. Ceylon Bank A is now in fourth. Standard Chartered Bank into the top 5 as well. Exciting stuff. Well done, HSBC, up 4 places. You're the highest climber after that question. Let's look at our next question. Principles of marine insurance are subrogation and contribution, proximate cause and indemnity, utmost good faith and insurable interest, or is it all of the above? Well done. The correct answer is all of the above. With 2 more questions to go in this round. Commercial Bank is leading with 3,926. People's Bank Team A is on fire with 3 correct answers in a row. BOC Team A in third. Standard Chartered in fourth now. HNB into the top 5 as well. Let's look at our 9th question. Which answer represents the common trade-based money laundering (TBML) typologies published by Financial Action Task Force? Let's look at the question. Select one correct answer. Over-invoicing shipments of perishables by sea and falsely described goods. Under-invoicing shipment of electronic goods and double invoicing. Over or under invoicing of shipping fictitious goods and multiple invoicing, or trade transactions involving services, over and under shipment of goods. Well done. 16 teams got the answer correct. 1 team could not send in the answer on time. The correct answer is over and under invoicing or shipping fictitious goods and multiple invoicing. Let's look at our leaderboard with 1 more question to go. BOC Team A is now within touching distance of Commercial Bank. Commercial Bank, I think, got that wrong. People's Bank Team A drops down to third. SCB is in fourth. HNB is in fifth. Last question of this round. Exciting stuff. Question number 10. What is the current foreign exchange regulation reference number covering capital transaction in foreign exchange carried out by authorized dealers? Is it number 12 of 2017, number 1 of 2017, number 12 of 2018, or number 1 of 2018? Wow, only 5 teams got the answer correct. The correct answer is number 1 of 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to reveal the winners of round number 3. In third, it's HNB. Well done, HNB. In second, it's BOC Team A, and the winner of round number 3 is Commercial Bank. Well done, Commercial Bank. Excellent stuff. People's Bank Team A is in fourth. NDB is in fifth. Right. So let me now stop the sharing. And while I download the results, the organizers will once again be sharing some sponsorship videos.
Can your investments have a positive impact on the world? At Standard Chartered, we believe money can be a force for good. Through your sustainable investments with us, we're financing hospitals that are the heartbeat of
Top 1,000 banks, 11 years, one bank. Commercial Bank has become the only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the top 1,000 banks in the world for 11 consecutive years. Commercial Bank, the most awarded bank in Sri Lanka. Top 1,000 banks, only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the top 1,000 banks in the world for 11 consecutive years. Commercial Bank, the most awarded bank in Sri Lanka.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed, wherever you may be.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed, wherever you may be.
All right, so I'm about to once again ask an audience question. Remember, we want the audience, people who are not taking part today, who are logged in the live stream on YouTube, to send in your answers. Of course, the number you need to send in your SMS is not 777 744 125. Please remember to send in your name as well so we can identify who you are. It's an exciting competition. Let's ask this question now. Let's see who will get the answer, right? Hey. Right, very easy question. The rooster, more specifically the Gallic rooster, is a national symbol of which country? The rooster, kukula, is a national symbol of which country? The Gallic rooster. Easy question. All right, so we have the correct answer. The correct answer is, of course, France. Easy question, right? So round number one, our audience questions was won by Nimesha Dishanayaka of Dishanayaka of Ceylon Bank. Gayan Pushpakumara won the second audience question from DFCC Bank. So congratulations. Nimesh, right? Nimesh, and Gayan, well done. The round number three audience question, Palita Atampavala of BOC got that answer correct. So well done, Palita. Excellent stuff. Right. So now we are down to the last round of today's competition. Exciting stuff. So let me now open this last round. Open right. Give me a second. Round number 4. Okay. Let me share the screen right now. Waiting till the Kahoot loads. Load right. So okay. All right, so let me share the screen right now. I keep going to the YouTube streaming screen. Okay, let me share the screen. All right, so the game pin for this round is 3374831. 3374831. Once again, kahoot.it, enter the game pin, and you're ready to play. Last round, exciting round. A lot of people love this round. Pretty easy questions as well. I'm sure you can get the answers correct. We have 18 connected so far. One more team to connect. All right, so People's Bank team A is also connected. Excuse me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have had 3 different winners for the 3 rounds we've had so far. We saw Pan Asia Bank winning round number 1. We saw Ceylon Bank A team winning round number 2. Commercial Bank won round number 3. Now, let's see what will happen in this round. Right. Round number 4. Three, 2, 1. Round number 4, we'll have 10 questions on sports and entertainment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Exciting round on the cards. Question number 1. Sri Lanka performed better than expected in the recently concluded T20 World Cup. The question is, Sri Lanka's greatest T20 moment was when we became world T20 champions in 2014. On which ground did Sri Lanka win the 2014 T20 World Championship? Was it the Wankhede Stadium? Was it the Zohur Ahmed Chowdhury Stadium? Was it the Sherry Bangla National Stadium? Or was it the Bangabandhu National Stadium? You're a cricket fan. Well done. Sherry Bangla National Stadium in Dhaka was where Sri Lanka became world T20 champions. Bangabandhu Dhaka was the previous premier stadium in Dhaka, but now it's the Sherry Bangla Stadium. Wankhede was where we lost the 2011 World Cup final. Well done. I think Zohur Ahmed Chowdhury is the Mirpur Stadium. Well done to the 12 teams that got the answer correct. BOC C team, well done, into an early lead. Closely followed by Sampath Bank, Pan Asia Bank, Ceylon A, and Amana Bank. Remember, it's the overall accumulated points that will decide on today's winner. Let's look at our next question. Squid Game recently became Netflix #1 show of all time with 1.65 billion hours streamed in the first 4 weeks. It overtook Bridgerton on its way to the top. Let's look at the question. Starring Dwayne Johnson, what is currently the most watched movie on Netflix with 328.8 million viewing hours? Is it Red Notice, Bird Box, Extraction, or Jumanji Next Level? Well done. 12 teams got the answer correct. The correct answer is Red Notice. It is currently the most watched movie on Netflix. It overtook Bird Box starring Sandra Bullock. Well done to Red Notice. Well done to the 12 teams that got the answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. And Pan Asia Bank is once again in the lead closely followed by Sampath Bank, BOC, C Team, Amana Bank in the top 5 as well. Ceylan A is in 5th. Excellent stuff. Let's look at our next question. Lionel Messi is considered to be one of the all-time greatest football players. His records are too numerous to mention, but alas, he is yet to win a FIFA World Cup with his home country. The very easy question is, which professional club does Messi play for now after ending his relationship with Barcelona after nearly 20 years? What is Messi's club right now? Is it Atletico Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, or PSV Eindhoven? Of course, easy question. Paris Saint-Germain is the correct answer. 18 teams got the answer correct. At the end of 3 questions, Pan Asia Bank holding on to a very slender lead from Sampath Bank. BOCC is a very close third. Amana Bank in 4th. Ceylan A is in 5th. Let's look at our next question. Vishamabhaga is considered to be the most awarded Sri Lankan movie ever. Who was the director of Vishamabhaga? Who was the director of Vishamabhaga? Was it Jackson Anthony, Lalit Ratnayaka, Asoka Handagama, or Somaratna Disanayaka? Wow, only 8 got that answer correct. I thought more would get it correct. Lalit Ratnayaka is the correct answer. 5 things is Asoka Handagama. Put a type movie 5 things is Somaratna Disanayaka lamai in Hinda, but the correct answer is Lalit Ratnayaka. So it's considered to be the most awarded movie in Sri Lanka with more than 50 international awards. I think the movie was created to create awareness about kidney disease, right? And to promote the drinking of pure water. Well done to Lalit Ratnayaka. Well done to the 8 teams who got the answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. Wow, Ceylan Bank B has now jumped up into the lead. Pan Asia Bank holding on to the lead. Ceylan Bank B team is now in 2nd. Pan Asia is in the lead still. NTB is in 3rd. HNB is in 4th. Sampath Bank is in 5th. Let's look at our next question. South Africa and New Zealand have won 3 Rugby World Cups. Along with England, which other team has been unlucky finalists thrice? Which other team has been unlucky finalist in the Rugby World Cup 3 times? South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, or France? Well done. So unlike most Sri Lankans, I support France and the Wallabies. Most Sri Lankans support the All Blacks, but I support France and the Wallabies. France have been very unlucky. They were the losing finalists in the first World Cup in 1987 and then in 1999 and 2011 as well. England also, they were the last losing finalists in the previous World Cup. They have also lost thrice, but they have also won it once. But France, unfortunately, have never won a World Cup. They have been the losing finalist 3 times. Well done to the 13 who got the answer correct. And Ceylan Bank B team has now jumped up into the lead. Pan Asia Bank drops down to 5th. That's what I said, right? 1 wrong answer, you can lose it all. HNB is in 2nd. NTB is in 3rd. BOC C team is in 4th. Well done, Combank, up 3 places after that question. Let's look at our next question. Known for her works like Mill on the Floss and Silas Marner, she was a Victorian writer famously known by which pen name? Known for her works like Mill on the Floss, Silas Marner, she was a Victorian writer famously known by which pen name? Is it Mark Twain, Jane Austen, George Eliot, or George Orwell? Well done, 9 got the answer correct. So although this is Mary Ann Evans, a lady, her pen name was George Eliot, right? So George Eliot is the answer we were looking for. George Eliot wrote Mill on the Floss and Silas Marner, all-time classics of the Victorian era. Well done to the 9 who got the answer correct. Let's look at our leaderboard. And HNB has now jumped up into the lead. Commercial Bank has now come into second. NTB in third, Ceylon A in fourth, Ceylon Bank B is in fifth. Well done, DFCC, up 3 places. You're the highest climber. Let's look at our next question. The big three have all won 20 Grand Slams each. With 14 Grand Slam titles to its credit, which player comes in next? The big three have all won 20 Grand Slams each. With 14 Grand Slam titles to his credit, which player comes in next? Is it Ivan Lendl, Bjorn Borg, Rod Laver, or Pete Sampras? Well done. Pete Sampras has won 14 Grand Slams. Next is Rod Laver with 11. I think Bjorn Borg has got more than that. Rod Laver has 11 and Andre Agassi has 8 as well. Well done to Pete Sampras. Well done to the 15 who got the answer correct with 3 more questions to go. We have Ceylon A now climbing into third. HNB is still in the lead at 5,833. Combank 5514. Ceylon A 5367. NTB 5,311. Ceylon Bank B 5,234. Well done, Ceylon Bank. 3 correct answers in a row. Let's look at our next question. What English literary classic set in the French Revolution starts, it was the best times, it was the worst of times. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. What English literary classic set in the French Revolution starts like that? Is it Oliver Twist, The Three Musketeers, A Tale of Two Cities, or Les Miserables? Well done. The correct answer is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. It starts off with the best of times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times, right? So the key here is to understand the writer, right? Oliver Twist was written by Charles Dickens. So the key words are English literary and then French Revolution. Les Miserables, yes, set in the French Revolution. Probably, yeah, I think so. But not an English classic. It was written by Victor Hugo. The Three Musketeers, also Alexander Dumas, not English. So Oliver Twist and The Tale of Two Cities are the probable answers, but the French Revolution talk is mentioned in The Tale of Two Cities. Well done to the 10 teams who got the answer correct with 2 more questions to go. HNB is on fire with 8 correct answers in a row. Well done, HNB. Let's look at our penultimate question for the day. Which of Lester James Peary's creations is considered to be the first Sri Lankan movie to compete at the Cannes Film Festival? Which of Lester James Peary's creations is considered to be the first Sri Lankan movie to compete at the Cannes Film Festival? Is it Rekava? Is it Gamperaliya? Is it Vakantha Valawa? Or is it Baddegama? Well done. The film Rekava was created in 1956. It took part in the Cannes Film Festival in 1957. It was the first Sri Lankan movie to compete at the Cannes Film Festival. With 1 more question to go, 10 teams got that correct. Let's look at the leaderboard. And People's Bank Team A has now closed in on HNB. Commercial Bank is in third. Pan Asia Bank in fourth. Ceylon A is in fifth. Let's look at the last question for the day. Pauline Davis-Thompson was awarded the 200-meter Sydney Gold after Marianne Jones was disqualified. What was Pauline Davis-Thompson's country? USA, Jamaica, Bahamas, or Namibia? Well done. Easy question. The correct answer. So Susantika benefited from Marianne Jones' disqualification. She got the silver, and Pauline Davis-Thompson from the Bahamas got the gold, right? So she represented the Bahamas in 5 Olympic Games, right? Well done to Pauline Davis-Thompson, and well done to the 15 teams who got that answer correct. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the winners of our final round, but don't worry. Judges are accumulating your scores as well. So we will see who the overall winner of today's competition is. In third, it's Commercial Bank. Well done, Commercial Bank. In second, it's People's Bank Team A. And with 10 out of 10 in the last round, the winner of this round is Hatton National Bank. Excellent stuff, HNB team. Pan Asia Bank in fourth. Ceylon A is in fifth. Brilliant stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Let me now stop the sharing. And while the organizers play some sponsor videos, I need to download the results and hand it over to the judges before we announce our final winner.
This is money. Money is a catalyst for change. This is change. Change that moves everyone and every business forward, from building blocks to blockchain. Powering these companies to accept, hold, and move money instantly. This is currency. Currency that can't be hacked. Igniting embedded payments and new economies. This is a single payment, split 100 ways. This is businesses ordering what someone else is making. And this is all powered by the highest level of security. This is to buy and sell things without ever touching anything. This is what a face looks like. It just paid for this, and this, and this. This is your car. This is turning it into your wallet to pay for your cappuccino. With Feng, this is growing your business from the smallest to the largest. This is all the business of change around the world, out of this world, that leads to things like this and this. This is every achievement there is to look back on. This is another to look forward to. JP Morgan Payments. That's progress.
Imagine if you could maintain a firm hold of your operations from anywhere. People's Bank Online Corporate Banking. Imagine business anywhere. Imagine if you could maintain a firm hold of your operations from
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
if you could maintain a firm hold of your operations from anywhere. People's Bank Online Corporate Banking. Imagine business anywhere.
Top 1,000 banks. 11 years. One bank. Commercial Bank has become the only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the top 1,000 banks in the world for 11 consecutive years. Commercial Bank, the most awarded bank in Sri Lanka. Top 1,000 banks. 11 years. One bank. Commercial Bank has become the only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the top 1,000
all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
Money is a catalyst for change. This is change. Change that moves everyone and every business forward, from building blocks to blockchain, powering these companies to accept, hold, and move money instantly. This is currency that can't be hacked, igniting embedded payments and new economies. This is a single payment, split 100 ways. This is businesses ordering what someone else is making. And this is all powered by the highest level of security. This is to buy and sell things without ever touching anything. This is what a face looks like. It just paid for this, and this, and this. This is your car. This is turning it into your wallet to pay for your cappuccino with foam. This is growing your business from the smallest to the largest. This is all the business of change around the world, out of this world, that leads to things like this and this. This is every achievement there is to look back on. This is another to look forward to. JP Morgan Payments. That's progress.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may be.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed wherever you may
Can
be.
your investments have a positive impact on the world? Believe money could. Can your investments have a positive impact on the world? At Standard Chartered, we believe money can be a force for good. Through your sustainable investments with us, we're financing hospitals that are the heartbeat of local communities, funding clean energy to make electricity more accessible, and investing in innovative solutions to clean polluted marine habitats. Sustainable investments that benefit you and parts of the world that need it most. We're Standard Chartered, and we're here for good.
Control 1, Amatan ini.
Top 1,000 banks. 11 years. One bank. Commercial Bank has become the only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the top 1,000 banks in the world for 11 consecutive years. Commercial Bank, the most awarded bank in Sri Lanka.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed, wherever you may be.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed, wherever you may be.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed, wherever you may be.
Can your investments have a positive impact on the world? At Standard Chartered, we believe money can be a force for good. Through your sustainable investments with us, we're financing hospitals that are the heartbeat of local communities, funding clean energy to make electricity more accessible, and investing in innovative solutions to clean polluted marine habitats. Sustainable investments that benefit you and parts of the world that need it most. We're Standard Chartered, and we're here for good.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed, wherever you may be.
Now all my bill payments are right at my fingertips.
I'm in touch with my BOC card whenever, wherever.
BOC Smart Online Banking creates time for the important things in life while your banking is done securely with ease and speed, wherever you
Top 1,000 banks. 11 years. One bank. Commercial Bank has become the only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the top 1,000 banks in the world for 11 consecutive years. Commercial Bank, the most awarded bank in Sri Lanka. Top 1,000 banks. 11 years. One bank. Commercial Bank has become the only Sri Lankan bank to be listed amongst the top 1,000 banks in the world for 11 consecutive years. Commercial Bank, the most awarded bank in Sri Lanka.
And investing in innovative solutions
Imagine if you could maintain a firm hold of your operations from anywhere. People's Bank. Imagine if you could maintain a firm hold of your operations from anywhere. People's Bank Online Corporate Banking. Imagine business anywhere. Imagine if you could maintain a firm hold of your operations from anywhere. People's Bank Online Corporate Banking. Imagine business anywhere.
Wow, that was very exciting quiz. And the competition was very intense. Congratulations to all the winners. And we hope you had a great time. Now, I call upon Senior Vice President of Trade Finance Association of Sri Lanka, Mrs. Rochelle Fernando, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Trade Finance Association of Bankers, may I propose the vote of thanks for today's session. At the outset, we would like to thank our premium sponsors for extending their generous support in this endeavor. Firstly, let me thank the platinum sponsors, JP Morgan Chase Bank and Standard Chartered Bank. The gold sponsor, Bank of Ceylon. Silver sponsor, Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC. Bronze sponsor, People's Bank. And the contribution made by Doha Bank by displaying the banner. We wish to thank all the CEOs, heads of HR, and heads of trade for nominating teams in making this event a success. And we offer our sincere thanks to our quiz master, Mr. Shehan Kumar, who has put a lot of effort in making this quiz a success. Special thanks goes out to Mr. Michael Piris, Mr. Nilam Jumat, and Mr. Susanta Caldera for their effort in preparation of the questions related to trade rounds. Our heartiest congratulations to all the winners and a big thank you for the team members from each bank for their participation. Our sincere thanks goes out to the entire audience of today's event. Special thanks goes out to the management and staff of Bank of Ceylon and all other service providers. And last but not the least, a thank you message goes out to the Social and Education Committee, members of TFAB, and all other council members of the Trade Finance Association of Bankers. Thank you very much. And until we meet next time, take care and stay safe. Over to you, Shehan Kumar, to the most exciting part of announcing the names of the winners.
All right. Thank you, Rochelle. So we are about to reveal the winners of our exciting afternoon of quizzing. So I think when there are four, sorry, let me remove the spotlight and add my spotlight. Right. Okay. So now when there are four different winners for four different rounds, I think that shows how close the competition is. So I'm really happy that you all took part. I hope you all enjoyed working together as a team. I hope you all learned something new in the process as well. Right. So I got permission from the organizers to promote my quiz as well. So I'm having this quiz, Sri Lanka's premier corporate quiz, happening next Sunday, the 12th of December. Right. So already about 20 teams have registered, especially most of the banks are there. If you haven't registered so far, please contact me. My number is 0727249324. 0727249324. I think most of you would know my details anyway. It's going to be fun. We are doing it for the 9th consecutive year. Sri Lankan Airlines are the defending champions. We have several past banks, banks who are past winners. DFCC Bank, we have People's Bank as well. So please do send in your teams for the competition. It happens on 12th of December. Biz quiz. And hope to see most of you there as well. All right, so we are about to reveal our winners now. So we had the trade round winners, and the trade rounds were the second and the third rounds, and the winners of the trade round will receive the Parama Dharma Vardhana Challenge Trophy. And the winners, sorry, before I announce the winners, sorry, I forgot to tell you, the winners are requested to come over to this location. I think we are at the Metropolitan branch of BOC in Fort. right? So your trophies are here. There's some beautiful trophies ready along with your prizes. So please, once I announce the winners, please quickly get into your vehicles and, come as soon as you can to this location, the Metropolitan branch of BOC in Fort. Right. So the trade round winners for the Parama Dharma Vardhana Challenge Trophy are Ceylon Bank A team. Well done, Ceylon Bank A team. Next, from the overall competition, second runners up receiving a cash prize of 25,000 rupees and a trophy. The second runner-up or third place team is Ceylon Bank A. Once again, well done, Ceylon Bank. Excellent stuff. Then, in second place, first runner-up, winning a cash prize of 37,500 rupees. The first runner-up for today's competition is People's Bank A team. Well done, People's Bank A team, for that performance. Excellent stuff. And the winners. Any guesses? The winners will receive 50,000 rupees plus the Ceylon Bank Challenge Trophy. The winners of the Trade Finance Association of Bankers quiz for 2021 is Hatton National Bank. Well done, HNB, for that fantastic performance, right? Okay, so now a small request to all the winners to quickly make your way down to the Metropolitan branch of the BOC to receive your trophies and your cash prizes for the award ceremony. I want to thank you so much for being a part of this competition. Despite the pandemic, I'm sure we were able to have some fun. I hope you learned something new as well. Right, so until we meet again, take care, stay safe. God bless you all.